on Africa Update.
Good afternoon, Lulu. Thank you for having me on
Now,
Channel Africa.
great. It's always a pleasure having you on, Vusimuzi. Now, tell us about, I beg your pardon, Zweli. Tell us about Vusimuzi Dlamini and Vusimuzi Cat Matlala.
Thank you. Yes, the story was published by the Times of Eswatini. You are correct. This week, Vusimuzi Cat Matlala has been exposed by the Times Investigation Unit of having in possession of Swazi passport, I will say Swazi ID, that is a identity document. So the Times of Eswatini, can you hear me, Lulu? I'm still
Yes,
audible?
please go ahead. Go ahead,
Yes,
Zweli.
thank you. The Times of Eswatini managed to get some documents within the Ministry of Home Affairs suggesting that Matlala, the one who is known in South Africa, having linked to various criminal activities, as exposed by one Mr. Nhlanhla Mukhwanazi of the KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Police, the Provincial Police Commissioner, is also appearing in the Eswatini Home Affairs system as Vusimuzi Dlamini of
With Vusimuzi Cat Matlala and Vusimuzi Dlamini, are they the same person?
Yes, according to the Times investigation report, Vusimuzi Dlamini is the same person as Vusimuzi Cat Matlala. Apparently, the Times uncovered that Vusimuzi Cat Matlala is holding a Swazi identity document, which I believe, according to their investigations, is using to engage in criminal activities. You know, these people who are alleged to be involved in criminal syndicates, they normally have various identity documents from various countries. So that is how what has been uncovered about Vusimuzi Dlamini, who is known in your country, South Africa, as Vusimuzi Cat Matlala.
So now, when did the authorities become aware of this? And as it seems that the ID was it issued recently, or is it something that he's had for some time? Or was he born in Eswatini? What else did the Times of Eswatini uncover around Vusimuzi Dlamini, Vusimuzi Cat Matlala?
Okay, the information that I have suggests that because what I did upon reading the Times investigation report, I discovered that I will say the Home Affairs security systems are currently vulnerable to be manipulated by such criminal syndicates. So Vusimuzi Dlamini, who is known as Vusimuzi Cat Matlala in South Africa, managed to obtain this ID without following the necessary procedures. You know, in Eswatini, there's a process that you must undergo before you can have a national ID. And one of those processes, you must be confirmed Liswati. That means there must be someone within your chiefdom. We call it, in South Africa, you call it Inkosi. In Eswatini, these are chiefs. It's an extension of the traditional authority in Eswatini. So it has been discovered that all those necessary processes were not followed when Vusimuzi Cat Matlala, who appeared in Eswatini as Vusimuzi Dlamini, obtained this ID. So I can safely say that the ID that is in possession of the so-called Matlala, who is known as Dlamini in Eswatini, is indeed an alleged fraudulent ID.
So basically, does it mean that Matlala is actually South African and just got an illegal document from Eswatini just to have, as you say, with the criminal world, they seemingly or allegedly have a number of passports or ID or documentation?
Of course, what you need to understand, what these alleged criminals normally do, what they normally do with these various identity documents. Whenever they have been placed or red flagged, you know, the term red flag is normally used by Interpol. When you are a wanted person, they normally activate your name in the computer systems, immigration systems of your country, and of course other neighboring countries, so that when you try to skip the country, maybe through the airport or any border gate, those officials at the border gate will be able to see that you are a wanted person. So if you have these various ID and passports, you are then able to skip the country using the alternative document so that you cannot be identified in the system. So this is a normal thing in the criminal syndicate world, whereby an alleged criminal will have various identity
Identity
documents
documents.
From various countries.
Now, Zweli, just in regards to authorities in Eswatini, Home Affairs, what action have they taken in dealing with this now identity document that is alleged to be fraudulent?
As I'm speaking to you now, there is an investigation which I strongly believe is in collaboration with the law enforcement authorities of the Republic of South Africa. Because what you need to understand that the law enforcement in South Africa normally collaborates in such criminal, when investigating such criminal activities. So in Eswatini, the Ministry of Home Affairs have launched an internal investigation to ascertain how Vusimuzi Cat Matlala, who appears as Vusimuzi Dlamini, in Eswatini, obtained this ID.
Yeah.
And I've gathered that the investigation is in collaboration, of course, with the law enforcement agents in South Africa.
Zweli, it's always a pleasure chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us on Africa Update. We are going to have to leave it there for today. That's Zweli Dlamini, editor of the Swaziland News, joining us on the line. Our news headlines up next with Onel Nzinzi.